Hey everybody, welcome to Friday. Oh my God, it is Friday. It has been one heck of a week. Very excited to be here with you. Now, this is the first mailbag I think we've done on this specific channel, on the new channel, primarily because of all of the travel, and of course I was ill at one point in time. Lots of headaches. But I'm here. I'm very excited to be here, and I have several weeks of stuff to share with you. And I'm very excited. The first one I want to share is very interesting. It's good to see you, the new American left. Jeff Break the Euros, baking a few dozen heroes. It's a complete morning. Yeah. So I got a package in the mail, and I couldn't see who it was. It said Weber Shandwick. It was a weird. I was like confused by it, and then wouldn't you know it, 5 Hour Energy sent me a watermelon chili lime 2 pack. This showed up a couple weeks ago. It's sugar free. And as you all know, I definitely severely love 5 Hour Energy, despite what it may or may not be doing to my body. Well, time will tell. So we definitely got these. We definitely, two of these in the mail, not so bad. Give me, a little spicy pep going on in there. So that was a very, very funny scenario. But for those of you that didn't know, I was in North Carolina. While I was there, I went to a little shop. It was a shop that was run, I believe, by, it was something about like neurodivergence, but it seemed kind of like a little fun spot for people that are like, hey, I'm neurodivergent, and that's okay. And I was like, yeah, that is okay. But I found this really interesting notebook, analog memory backup. I am always forgetful. Alex, you're right. That was extravagant for 2 bottles. But I think part of that has to do with the fact that 2 bottles of, it's a presentation. I'm also surprised I'm on their, I'm in their wheelhouse for the fact that I was in their wheelhouse for receiving stuff like when it comes out. So I'm gonna have to do a big thank you to them. Now, these came in from Dre. If you recall, he and I on, I believe, in I Must Drake You, were talking about Terminator 2 cards, I believe, and I was like, he had opened some Tops ones, and I was like, weirdly, it's actually the SkyBox ones that are more well known. And wouldn't you know it, here we go. Next thing I knew, these Terminator 2 cards showed up for a future episode of I Must Break You. I'm very excited for that. Now, another thing that we can't possibly avoid showing on this show is, of course, something that I got from eBay. I saw this. The price was right. I tried to check and see about the of 99s, but if you take a look, this is the green wave, and this is the flat green. So we're very excited to increase the Fiona Shaw collection. It's a little bit out of order right now because of, I haven't done one of these since I did that video. Very excited. Now, of course, this right here we're going to be taking a look at soon. This is going to be the PSA reveals, but we're going to do that last. I actually have boxing at 10 a.m., and I was a bit nervous, but I realized, we're going to be fine. I got a box of these Kids That Play Garbage Pail Kids that came in. Walker sent these to me. I always love looking at these. Garbage Pail Kids are one of my favorite things to look at. So very excited that Walker sent that for us to take a look at. We simply love to see it. Couple of things, couple of previews for, I think I'm going to Adam Todd Brown's house today. We're going to open some cards, including this box of 2023 MLS Chrome. Adam and I like to open, among other things, weird sports cards, but I also got him this, and I don't think he's watching, so this will be a surprise. One of his favorite people on the planet is Naomi Osaka. I came across this autograph. Had to get it for him. Sometimes you just want to get something for one of your favorite people. Now, this is actually really funny. Manny Del Carmen was actually my favorite Red Sox player for a while, on a mix of both like weirdly good stats that people seem to ignore, and also the fact that he was like super underappreciated. I always liked Manny Del Carmen. He and John Papelbon premiered like on the same day, if I recall, and everyone was going nuts over Papelbon, so I just wanted to go with Del Carmen, so I found that really cheap. From my boy Louis Campo, we got a box of heavy metal cards, with, of course, heavy metal #1 being on the cover. We have 48 packs in this box, with a 10 cards per box scenario, so that's going to be either one break and a bunch of stuff going out in the mail, or 2 breaks broken up over time. I recently met up with a friend of mine who had fallen into some stuff that I was very excited to grab. I got a box of the Sanjulan collection, which includes randomly inserted metallic storm cards. These just look, I love opening these like weird fantasy kind of cards here in San Julian. I don't know why I said San Julian right there. Maybe my eyes are just terrible. But the San Julian collection has some good stuff. Now here's something that you guys are going to lose your minds over, so I'm just going to get it out of the way now. How about a sealed box of Marvel Series 2? I mean, we got that sick Eric Larson Spider-Man on the cover here. These are some of everyone's favorites cards. You know, we've done a lot of Marvel Series 1 in the past. We've done X-Men. Marvel Series 2. This is one of my favorites. I got this for a good price. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it pays to have wonderful people in your life that do wonderful things. Speaking of wonderful people in your life that do wonderful things, I am very, very excited to share with you a project that a very good friend of mine had done in the past. I recently bought something from my friend Randall Maynard, and those of you that have listened to Unpopular Opinion, you know Randall Maynard. Now you don't even like this show. Randall, of course, some of the most famous moments from that. Randall is also an incredible custom toy maker, and if you check out Randall's, Randollz, I believe, on Instagram, not only does he make really great stuff, he actually sells stuff. I bought a Captain America in the style of G.I. Joe, but here's something that Randall made for me a while ago, and I finally got a chance. He sent this to me after I bought that. It is the Jeff May action figure. Unfortunately, in shipping, the bubble came off the card, but we should be able to fix that simply enough. Maybe just get a little glue on there to get it lined up. We see, obviously, it's in the Star Wars, the classic Star Wars file. It says Randall's back there. This, to me, is one of my favorite things. Such a huge flattery to get this from Randall. Randall, such a good friend, such a talented person, and he is currently selling on his eBay store some amazing custom figures. So definitely check out Randall's. Check out Randall over on Instagram. I believe it's at Randall's, just like you see right there. But yeah, so we have a custom 3 3/4 Jeff May action figure, complete with leather jacket with hoodie and blue t-shirt underneath. And we see, of course, the inspiration for that from a photo that I took in Omaha. I believe this is the photo that I took when I was standing next to a Dr. Pepper soda machine. So we have that going for us. Really, really great, really incredible. Randall Maynard, one of the best people I know. Now, here we go. These are a collection of non-sports that I sent in, although I believe I did kind of sneak a sport, something I bought that came in a sports box, but whatever. And I'll make it easy. We'll just do this. How about this? So these are the PSA reveals. So yeah, big shout out to Randall Maynard for that. Now we have PSA reveals, a lot of Marvel. That's right, Oliver. Yeah, he did do. Randall Maynard did do a Spider-Man short. I believe the voice of Dan O'Brien is Spider-Man. I believe Vanessa Guerrero was on that. Vanessa Guerrero, myself, Tom, Nick Mundy, lots of really great people. Now, this first card I'm going to show you, I actually bought at. I found this from a gentleman at a card show, and he was selling these for really cheap. And I love the 93 Masterpieces designs. So I was like, you know what? I grabbed a couple of these and they looked really good. So I sent them in. I think I paid like $2 for these or something like that. Now let's take a look at what the grade is. And holy crap. I was not expecting a 10. So the fact that these came back a 10, I'm actually hold on, I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit if that works. Is that better? So we see that Gem Mint 10, Venom right there. Let's keep moving. I got 19 more of these. We have a Gambit Marvel Masterpieces. It came back a Mint 9. I'm going to assume I sent a lot of 92 Masterpieces. Now you'll notice 93 Masterpieces have a sharp corner. 92 Masterpieces by design, you'll notice have a slightly rounded corner. And I am, although this one I see a little bit of white there, I'm going to assume that the grader that got these, that's not really necessarily well known. So I'm going to guess that that's there, that all the rest of the 92s are going to be 9s, unfortunately. We got a Wolverine. He's a 9. Hoping for a 10 just because I could resell it and make some of my money back after what I spent on the box. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Storm 9. This one actually isn't for me. This is from a lady friend. She loves Storm. So I figured I would get that cased for. Juggernaut. I just liked the piece. Figured I'd check it out. 9. Want to guess what this one's going to be, I'm guessing? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to guess that we have, I think I have one more. I think I have a Hobgoblin left. I think, did I just send in Hobgoblin? There might be another one. So we do have Hobgoblin. 9. Okay. So all the 92s are going to be 9s. Maybe I should make it a point to just not bother sending 92s in. Oh, back to a 93. I bought this the same time I bought the Venom. So hopefully, if it's from the same guy, he was great. Oh, okay. How funny is it that I bought this raw from a dealer and it came back a 10, but of course these pack fresh ones that I pulled came back 9s. So I'm not mad at this though. This is great. And of course, it is Joe Jesko, same artist from the 92 Masterpieces that did this specific one. I'm going to guess the Spider-Man is beneath this. I sent to Spidey as well. Nope. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, this is a Venom Ultra Spider-Man Masterpieces. I liked the way it looked, and it looked decent. So let's take a look. Oh, I mean, did I miss something here? Corners looked okay. Maybe it's scratched up. Hold on. Oh, maybe that corner's bad. I did not see this being a 6, but maybe I missed something. Maybe there's some like surface damage that I can see. I don't know. It's a 6. Yeah, it's a 6. All right. Okay, that happens. So, waste of $15, but these things happen. We have another Storm. This was again pack pulled. I'm guessing slightly off center as that happens. Logan saying it's bullshit. I mean, kind of, yeah, but I mean, they're also like, there's stuff that I maybe don't know. Maybe it's super off center. If you look where the dots are, It might be off center. It might be a lot of surface damage that I just didn't see. That's fine. This was again from a lady friend, but I certainly wasn't planning this pack fresh. It's off center, I guess. The 90 universe. We pulled this out of a pack. The SkyBox Batman Saga. We pulled this a few months ago out of the packs, and I looked at it and it looked good. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like a 9. Oh, geez. This I was not expecting. This is great. I'm actually a huge fan specifically of the fact that this came back a 10. I'll check the pop on this, but I can't imagine that there is a high population on this card. I think this card is ironically rare, even though it came back out in 94, which is kind of the junk era of this time. I'm very happy with this one. I am stoked on that. Oh, there we go. There's that Spider-Man, and also came back a 10. So shout out to that dealer at the Pasadena Card Show for selling me 3 gemmed out 93 Marvel Masterpieces. I think I paid maybe $5 for these 3 cards. And so when you take away, what, $45 in grading plus the $5, $50 investment, I could probably make 200% of my investment. Oh, surprise. We pulled this, a 9. I'm, not mad about that. We pulled this. I think I sent another one too, so probably going to come back a 9. Yeah, that Spidey background, if you want to take a look at it. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man cards of all time. It's such a unique style of art there. So we really, really do enjoy that. So I was hoping these would come as a 10 because I opened the box. These came packed fresh, but 10s aren't always easy. So it's going in the 9 pile. And we have this one, probably a 9, 8. Okay. So we've had better Spidey results from. So it's just a good reminder that pack fresh isn't always a 10. And, this probably happened. There was another one that I didn't even bother sending in because that one looked like it got dinged up. So we need to do something with this one. I think I have an idea. Oh, all right. This is going to be centering. Yeah, I sent this in because it was just really gorgeous and I wanted to get it under plastic here. But also this at a 9. And this is clearly because of centering. Look, left to right. Even as a 9, this card is actually worth a good amount of money. So I figured, yeah, we would go that. Real bummer that it's a 9. We're gonna pull at least one hologram out of that Marvel 2 box. So I'm not mad about that Magneto hologram. This one right here, folks. Oh, it's a 9. I was hoping for a 10. Logan saying plastic is the only way to contain Magneto. This was the key grip card. This was the Street Fighter the movie key grip card. I could have sent Jean-Claude Van Damme's Guile. I could have sent Ming-Na Wen's Chun-Li. I didn't. I sent the Ray Brownie Brown. I had to personally enter all of the information for this card because they have never graded this. This is most definitely a pop 1. This card didn't even show up. I think PSA had only graded something like 25 Street Fighter cards, and they were all, who you'd expect. This one, saving it for the PC, very funny. We simply like to see that. Santa. So this one I snuck in. I snuck this in. This is technically sports. This came from 2023 Topps Holiday, which is a sports. But this is, I believe, a case hit. Meaning that you only got a Santa Claus 1 per case, and I think there's like 12 boxes per case. So this is a much rarer card than you'd expect. Raw, they don't go for much, but gemming it out, and this could actually hold some decent value. So I'm not mad about this one at all. Yeah, another PC that we got here. I forgot I sent these Star Wars cards in. The Star Wars Unlimited. This is the Hyperspace IG-88, and of course, here, this is one of those cards here. But I mean, look, everyone knows, of course, with the Santa, yeah, people are saying I am a big Christmas fan. Not stoked that it's a white Santa, but I'll be okay with it. But this IG-88 here, I love IG-88, so I pulled the hyperspace version of him, and I was like, well, I'll just grade that to have it in my collection. Up next, we have the Darth Vader. Just it's the base, but this card itself is actually it does quite well. So I figured I'd toss it in and see what it can gem out. And finally, I believe the next one is Jimmy Smits. It's like a hyperspace foil, I believe, right? Bail Organa, hyperspace foil. So this is a rare version of a rare card that is a bit legendary. There he is. And ooh, I see the gem. That's what we like to see. I love this one right here. So of course, a hyperspace foil is one of the rarer versions, and we see here too that it is one of the rare cards. So it's not a legendary hyperspace foil, which would have been nice, but a rare hyperspace foil gemmed out at a 10. That might be a good little investment here. All in all, taking a look, we got our 10s here. Looking good. So gem just means like Burrito asking what's gem. Gem mint 10 means it's like a flawless mint. Gemming meaning like a flawless gem. Whereas with these 9s, they're just mint, which are great. 9s are still very good, especially for 34-year-old cards, 30-year-old cards, to be able to come in at 9s is quite good. These have traveled, they've sat, they've accumulated, they could have stuck together, they could have done so much. Most likely, when you come across cards like that, this is the reality of 30-year-old cards that you bought out of a collection or pulled out in here. And of course, these are gifts for my lovely lady friend who was obsessed with Storm when she was a child, wanted to be Storm for Halloween, and her sister told her she could not because she was white, which fair, although I don't know if she was going to be, I don't think she said she wasn't going to be going in blackface or anything. So, but she always lamented that she didn't get to dress as Storm. So I just like that. And right here we have this 8, this promoted 30th anniversary prism. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Why don't we give this away? So what we're going to do, and I'm going to do this from The Past is Alive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set an alarm for, let's go July 30th. I'll make a date. July 30th, I'm going to pick a random video from the Jeff Has Cool Cards collection, and it'll be anything from when we started the new any of them. I'll pick a random video. I'm going to pick a random commenter on that video. So all you got to do is be subscribed and be a commenter. And on July 30th, I will pull a name out of one of those. So just comment on a random video if you want. You can say whatever. I know Walker Morgan in the chat has pretty much already done that. He comments on all the videos because he knows how to help an algorithm. And I want to cheat the algorithm. So just comment on videos, right? Great set, great hit. And I'll tell you what. So why don't we do it so that why don't you comment? Because there's probably a lot of videos being pushed over. Comment on any of the videos that have the cards here that were pulled. So you want to do Marvel Masterpieces, Street Fighter, Marvel Series 1, Spider-Man, the Masterpieces again, Star Wars Unlimited. I think I posted these in a Mailbag episode, the DC. So Dre's saying there's 49 I Must Break Yous in 15. So yeah, we'll pull that down to anything that features a card from this video. All you got to do is comment on one of those. Dre said that he'll collate that list and it can be a post. I'll post it publicly on my Patreon. But if you comment on any of those and you are a subscriber, I will mail this to you right away. So July 30th, I will make that pull, and we will get that to you. How's that sound? Does that sound good for you guys? So, yeah, like I said, Star Wars Unlimited, Spider-Man 92, the Street Fighter set, the one I did with the Magneto hologram, the 92 Marvel Masterpieces. Any one of those, comment on it. I'm going to put in my calendar as soon as I end this video. I'm going to put on July 30th, make a drawing, PSA. So I'll make sure to do that. Let's see if we can get that. So again, subscribe, comment on any one of the videos that I have just brought up, and maybe you could be the person. And look, I only have 11 of you watching because it's a weird time, so you might be ahead of the game. So I love each and every one of you. I am so grateful that you're here with me. We've got another I Must Break You coming on Wednesday. We got a good one. And I'm also going to be going to Adam Todd Brown's later. And I don't know if we're going to be doing live You Don't Even Like Sports Cards, but I'm definitely going to be there. So we've at least got more You Don't Even Like Sports Cards episodes coming your way. And again, really, really cool. I know PSA reveals get people very excited, but let's not forget, follow Randall Maynard. He makes really, really great action figures. Super, super great, dude. Don't say the count. I know I never say the count, but I understand it's early on a very weird day, so I know we weren't going to get a ton of people watching on this one, and that's okay. But again, follow Randall for all that. Thank you all. I really, really appreciate you. Shout out to Walker. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Louis Campo for sending the box of heavy metal. We got Walker sending the Garbage Pail Kids. Dre sending the Terminator 2. Make sure you support all of the people that you love here. If you want to make sure that you're here and don't miss any of that, like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell. How is that account name? I believe it's RANDOLLZ. And if you're on my Instagram too, if you look for my following and followers, like I follow Randall as well. So I believe it's Randall's. If you even do RANDOLL, I'm sure the first one that comes up is going to be one that people you follow. But thanks again so much. I love each and every one of you. I'm so pleased that you have joined me today. Have an absolutely wonderful day. And thank you so much. I'm going to go punch some stuff now. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.